I'm about to nourish your mind. So grab your favorite glass of wine or your favorite cup of tea, relax, and let's get straight to this video. DJ, drop that theme song, honey. Hello you guys, and welcome to my channel, 𝗬𝗂𝘁𝘂𝗯𝗲 in the house. This is the #1 place to become your own boss, elevate your brand and business, and create that wonderful life you love. Today I will be teaching you how to find your profitable niche. The menu for today is we're covering the do's and don'ts of niching, the benefits of finding your tribe, the tips to staying successful while in your niche, and how to actually find the niche. The how is important for all these other things to play out. This will be an interactive exercise, so I want you to grab your pen and grab your paper, and you'll be doing these exercises as we go throughout the video together. Alright, so again, grab your cup of tea, pen and paper, and let's get straight to it. Now, the benefits of niching down: it is favorable for the YouTube algorithm. Okay, the algorithm loves people who are creating consistent work in a specific niche because it can better suggest your videos to other people who are interested in that niche. So that is beneficial for you. You'll get exposure and you'll get eyeballs on your videos. If you're creating random videos, YouTube doesn't know where to place you and where to suggest your videos. When they're suggesting videos, they need to make sure that they're suggesting something that is consistent, something that will bring value to that niche, right? So you want to try and stick to that niche so that you benefit from the YouTube algorithm. In addition to the algorithm, you will notice that you will get a loyal following. That's what we want. We want real engagement from real people that are loyal to your channel. I love it when people are loyal to channels because they become your family, they become your community, they become your support system in moments where you think, hey, I'm offering them value, but they will offer some sort of value to you as well. The growth in followers is amazing for engagement, which again works with the YouTube algorithm. The more people engage with your work, sending in comments, liking the videos, sharing the videos, saving their videos on their platforms or on their playlists, all that engagement helps you to become a suggested video. The other benefit of niching down is it is profitable, people. Okay, if you are known as an industry guru in your field, if you're known as the expert in your field, if you're known as the go-to person in your field, then you could make money out of this. You know, brands can come to you to promote their products because they know you're trusted in that niche, and people will listen to you to buy those products because they trust your work and they see consistent videos of you reviewing these products, using these products, or using these services. So people want to use the same things that you're using. Hello, you're the guru. You're telling them this product is amazing or this service is amazing, and here I am using it. This is why you should use it too. If you're a person who's doing random videos and one day you do a skincare review and the other day you're doing a shoe review, if someone wants to buy that shoe, they will not really trust your word on you recommending shoes because you just have one video talking about shoes. But they will trust somebody who consistently talks about shoes, whether it's Nike shoes and that brand. People will say, hey, this is the master when it comes to sneakers or Nike shoes, and I will listen to his advice. I will buy this product because it was reviewed by a guru in the industry. You want to become that. You want to become the guru. Also, you can now start creating services and businesses that you can sell to your viewers and to your audience, which creates business opportunities for yourself. It's great when you can monetize your work for sure. So let it count. Be an expert in the industry and let it count. Again, you don't have to start off by being an expert, but you can grow into becoming an expert by researching and learning. It breeds consistency and it breeds quality material. A lot of people struggle to come up with topics because they're creating random vlogs and random videos. You'll notice that you're always constantly inspired. You know what type of research to do. You can access other gurus in the industry to get ideas on what to create, to pick up on questions that people are asking them so that you can use them to make material of your own. You have to be creative with this. but it allows you to do research and focus all your energies onto that specific field. So imagine having to use your energy to make 1,000 videos about 10,000 different topics. That gets so stressful, but you want to use all this energy to dive into exactly what your tribe is asking for and inform them on the things they don't know and educate them on how to do the things that they need answers to. When you're doing your research, just know that you should never copy anyone in your industry. Copying is bad. However, you can model your channel and your niche after people. You can be inspired by people to create things that are along the same lines, but you're not copying. And by not copying, you create your authentic self. You're creating material from your authentic self. It's your personality that will count. No one can do things the way you do them, okay? So that is your competitive advantage. And you never run out of style because you're you. Okay, so my personality will always be my personality. How I deliver information will always be the same. So I will never run out of style. I will always be there being consistent because this is truly me and truly who I am. And this is the value that I'm giving people, coaching people on business, coaching people on loving the lives they live, making second incomes on the side, and just being that empowered woman. Again, knowing what you're doing just builds momentum overall. You're excited to put out your material. You're excited to respond to your people because you enjoy the work that you're doing and they enjoy watching you. Now, how do you find your niche? Okay, this is exciting because we're going to carry out a little exercise. Remember when I say grab your pen and paper, this is where it comes into play. We're going to do what I like to call the 5-bucket system. And I've narrowed everything to 5 buckets because I don't want you focusing on a million things that you can't make a decision. So think of 5 things that you love to do and 5 things that you're really good at. Don't just narrow it down to the basics of, oh, I can cook or I can do makeup. I want you to think deeper. Yes, you love makeup, you love to cook, but what else are you good at that people have been complimenting you about? So maybe you're great at research and coaching and teaching people something. People love listening to you. People love your voice. Those are things I want you to also write on your bucket list, okay? So I carried out this exercise with my boyfriend and I told him to write the 5 things he loves. So I'm going to read them. He loves technology, personal finances, fitness, athleisure wear, and basketball. These are the things that every single day he will do. He doesn't get tired of doing these things. That's what he wrote down for me. So think of your 5 things and write them down before we go on to the next step. Now that you have your 5 buckets or 5 niches, I want you to then now start jotting down all the topics that you can think of in each bucket. So whatever it is that pops up in your head for each bucket or each niche, just write it down. Write down topics you can create content around, okay, in one of these niches. Okay, now that you've done that, we want to apply the rule of elimination. Of your 5 buckets, you're going to erase or get rid of 2 buckets that have the least amount of content on them, okay? So maybe one bucket has 10 ideas, but the other bucket has 30 ideas. You will take down the bucket with the least amount of ideas. And I want you to remain with 3 good buckets of stuff that you could come up with naturally. Now, this will become your world of brilliance, okay? These are the things that came naturally to you, things that you think you can do every single day without a struggle. They become your world of brilliance because you can do these things without even thinking. So once you have your top 3 buckets, now you have an idea of what material to create, right? So you'll start making your YouTube videos, or you'll start releasing your Instagram page and talking about these wonderful things that you love and these topics. You'll also do research to find out how other content creators in these genres are operating and how they're speaking to people and how they deliver content, so you can start modeling after them, okay? Do not copy, like I said before. Just try to model and be inspired by people in the industry. Also see some of the questions that they're receiving from their fan base, and you can create videos modeled around those questions as well. Now, as you're creating these videos, you'll notice as time goes on that you're really excited about creating videos in one bucket more than the other two buckets, okay? And also, a great thing to do is refer to your analytics. Now that you've been releasing videos consistently on these three buckets, you'll use these analytics to determine what your audience really is super engaged in the most. Let the tribe drive your niche instead of you running to chase after a niche. Let them help you pick out a niche as well through this bucket system and the engagement that they can give you from all this content that you're now creating. Now remember, as you grow and you build a loyal following of people, that's when you can start generalizing and doing other smaller things on the side and other videos on the side. But don't completely get out of your niche. You'll still be focused on your niche, but now you can afford to incorporate other elements and other videos into your niche as well. You'll find that people, as time goes on, will start wanting to know more about your life, and you can start sharing more about your life. But now these are loyal people who've known that, hey, you've delivered consistent material over the past 4 years, and now maybe today you're deciding to share with them a video about you and your family and how you traveled to India or something, right? So they'll be more excited and loyal to watch these videos and stay connected to your channel than if you tried in the very beginning when nobody knows you. Do not start by niching down too quickly if you're not sure of what it is exactly you want to create, what it is exactly you want to market and promote, and what it is exactly you want to do. We have a lot of influencers out there that started off by niching down too quickly, and then they got tired or bored of the content they were creating, and when they tried to switch, you know, they lost a lot of following, subscribers, and engagement, because now somebody who's interested in doing makeup tutorials might not be interested in the switch that you made to talking about dogs, right? So you can't switch from makeup to dogs and expect to keep the same following. So we want to avoid that happening in the future. The only time you can start off by niching down is if you're absolutely positively 100% sure that this is the business you want to get into, and you're not gonna get tired of this, and you've been having this passion for doing this for the longest time. Then you can start by niching down. Also, if you're an established business, right? So you sell cakes or you're a real estate agent, this is your livelihood. It's your in and out every single day. And that's what you'll be talking about all the time. This is how you promote your business. Then you can start off by definitely niching into that specific field because you're already an expert in that field. In summary, do not start by niching down too quickly, but don't also become a jack of all trades. The problem that people make is they start creating videos and material on their personal life and vlogs and whatnot. No one really cares about you. No one knows you except for the people that already follow you on your social media platforms. Apart from that, you will not get any other eyeballs onto your videos. So try not to be that person who's talking about themselves and like, oh, day in the life of me and what I'm doing, and I went to the grocery store, and then the next day you're talking about a car review, and then the next day you're doing a makeup routine, and then the next day you're talking about finances. People do get confused with all that material, so when they come to your page, they can't identify what you really represent or what you're all about. They can be entertained by one video, but they might not stay and subscribe and become a loyal follower if that's the case. Now, there is a time that you can make random videos, okay? This is when you're well known by the world and everybody cares about your life. So for example, we have a couple that was on Netflix, and now they have a YouTube channel that's called Keeping Up with the Hamiltons, okay? These guys were on that TV show. I forgot the name. I'll put the name. I can't think of it. So they were on that Netflix show. They got married, and people really want to follow their lives because they're well known now. So they can make a video today about walking their dog, and the next day about talking about their car, and the following day they can talk about a restaurant they love to go to. Everybody will keep watching those videos because we already know who they are from Netflix. So unless you are that famous person and you're well known, yeah, you can start by creating your random vlogs. But if you're just an average person, just like you and me, and no one knows you yet, because you will be known, honey, for sure, okay? If you're just starting off, you want to start off by creating material that's not about yourself. Now, the tips for success are: you need to know why you're doing what you're doing, okay? Are you doing it to get famous? Are you doing it to get a second income? Are you starting a YouTube channel because you want a platform to grow? This is helpful because it will keep you consistent. It'll keep you driven. Even in the moments when you feel like things are not going your way, you will go back to why it is you're doing the things you're doing. I started this YouTube channel this year and rebranded because I wanted to help women and men, millennials specifically, grow their businesses on social media and create a life they love. People really don't like the whole 9-to-5 work routine. People love spending time with their families. So I'm creating a platform where I can help people make a second income or a main business online through YouTube and Instagram. I'm not focusing on other things like Facebook and TikTok, but I am definitely focusing on Instagram and YouTube. And even if things don't go my way and I don't get views in this video, I will still remain motivated and I'll still create these videos because I know what my purpose is. Having a niche and knowing why you're doing what you're doing will give you a purpose to create and a purpose to stay consistent and a purpose to keep going on. It will give you the drive and the momentum that you need always. So just remember why you started this journey and always reference back to it when things are getting difficult and things are getting tough. Also, you can reach out to people that are in the industry for tips and guidance on how they became who they are and how they got established. You're not reaching out to them so that they can give you a shout out, or you're just reaching out to them to give you tips and advice on how to stay consistent and how to grow in a similar field. You'll be surprised with the amount of feedback that you can actually get from large influencers that you think might never reach out or might never speak to you. They will definitely be impressed by you coming to them just for advice instead of seeking for a favor. Also, another successful tip will be stay true to your commitment to your audience. If you tell people that you release videos every Wednesday, stay true to your commitment that you're giving them, that they'll receive a video every Wednesday because they'll be looking forward to that video, okay? What is your word of honor that you give them? Stay true to that word of honor, okay? And above all, you know your it factor, okay? If you don't know your it factor and what makes you you and what makes you tick, then ask other people, hey, what's my X factor? What's my it factor? And use that it factor when making your videos. Try to incorporate your it factor into your material and into your work, and you will see amazing results. This will create your own competitive advantage, and this will create a difference in how you make your videos compared to how someone else makes their videos, or in how someone else makes their products or services. Now, to conclude this video, our verse for the day is Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength, honey. So just remember that every time you're trying to do something and you seem to be failing or falling, but don't fall backwards, fall forwards and keep going. That'll be a verse that will help you. God is with you throughout this journey and you will become successful. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching this video. I really hope that this material will help someone start niching down to the right niche, to the niche that they love, to the niche that will help them be successful, to a niche that is profitable, okay? And be sure to share this video with your friends, your family, and anyone you think might benefit from this. Drop a comment in the comment section below. I definitely would love to hear from you on other things that you're doing to niche down and find your perfect tribe. Be sure to like the video and, of course, subscribe. Alright, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.